Before you start a new relationship again, make sure you know these three things so you will not regret anything after breakup. Welcome back everyone to another video. Listen, I'm going to teach you three things that you must know before you go into any relationship so you don't feel broken or hurt after breakups. I mean, we don't pray for breakups, right? But it can happen to anyone at any time. Now, if you put into work everything that I'm going to teach you in this video, you are always going to come out like a professional. Your partner or your ex will wonder if you've been waiting for this breakup. And if this sounds like what you want to learn, make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to pour out everything for you. Subscribe to my channel, share my video with your friends. Let's get into it. Now, if you're ready to start up a new relationship, the first thing you must know is to never give too much. Yes, a lot of women go into relationship and start playing the cool girl's role. But the truth is this, being a cool girl might seem appealing in the short term, but it's not sustainable in a long run. Now, who is the cool girl and why is it bad to play such role in a relationship? The cool girl is refers to a woman who is willing to do anything to keep a man in a relationship, even if it means sacrificing her identity or her need. She don't care. And the worst thing any woman can do in a relationship is to go along with her new partner's interests and opinion without speaking about her own thoughts and feelings just to impress this guy or just to keep the relationship going. This is actually the easiest way to build a man into a low effort man. And with time, you will be the one to start complaining that this man is not giving you the treatment that you deserve. This man is not treating you like a queen. How can a man give you the princess treatment or treat you like a queen when you have already given him everything in a relationship? When you have already given him everything the first week you guys are starting a relationship, he will see it like a normal thing. He will expect you to keep giving. He will expect you to keep doing and never wanting to do more for you. Yes, a lot of men are like that. There are some men that when you give them, they try to reciprocate, but there are these men that when you give them, they don't care. They will see it as a way of life that a woman is supposed to be giving. A woman is supposed to be caring for them. They are called the low effort men. Treating a man like his mother is never a guarantee that he is going to end up settling down with you. Growing up, I used to have this mindset of, oh, I need to give him the advice he needs. I need to guide him. I need to nurture him. I don't know who taught me that, but it was bad. Believe me. I always be the one to encourage my partner, motivate them, push them, do all sorts of things to see that they are going, right? But never the same energy coming to me. And guess what? This same guy that I did everything for, or this same person I did all that for, ended up moving on with a random girl from nowhere. And look at me, right? So I changed the narrative. I told myself that it will never happen again. And that's one thing about me. I told myself that it will never happen again, and it did not happen again. Believe me, my next relationship was totally opposite. This new guy is the one giving the treatment, doing too much, giving too much, and I'm just receiving. The only thing I do that is actually the most in this relationship or in that relationship is just loyalty and the respect. That is all I give. And I get the treatment that I deserve without even doing too much. Stop giving too much. Another thing you must know is that instead of going into a relationship with a fixed idea of how it's going to turn out, go into the relationship with open mind. Have fun. Enjoy every moment. Live in the present. Enjoy your life while you are in that relationship so that if anything happens tomorrow, you can easily move on. Stop going into a relationship with the idea of, oh, this is going to be my husband. I've found the right person. I've found. Just flow with everything good that is coming. Just live. In fact, just live. If the relationship work out well, fine. If it didn't work out for you, move on. Clean up yourself and move on. That is why I say don't give too much, because when you give too much, you are going to always end up crying after breakup. Girls that don't give too much, they don't expect too much. So that when the thing is broken, they will move on. Not every good boyfriend will be a good husband. Never fake your identity just to be loved or to be accepted by a man. Number two is this: know your values and make sure your potential partner shares them. I am going to be 25 by May, and let me tell you something. I know exactly what I want in a partner. I am big on family, I am big on honesty, I am big on kindness. These are the three things that I care about the most in life or when dating. I already have a good idea of what my values are. So if tomorrow I decide to give a man the chance to love me or to date me, he must share these values. 2 months is enough for me to know if this person is the right person for me or not. I can't be going east and you are going west. I can't be going up and you are going backward. How are we going to move? How are we going to function? How are we going to build? If you don't know your value, it can be hard to figure out if someone is a good match for you. Think about the things that matters most to you in life. Maybe family, friendship, loyalty, etc. I just use myself as an example so you understand this better. Like if you're big on loyalty, like you can't share your baby, you have to look for a partner who is also big on loyalty. A partner who wouldn't want to share you with others, right? This is just going to save you a lot of stress when you want to settle down. Once you see that this man that is asking you out is not going the same direction with you, he doesn't even have any close interest, anything relating to the type of life you want for yourself. You want to have a family, he wants to have a baby mama. I mean, why force him to change his mind? Why force things when you can sit back, prepare yourself, work on yourself, and wait for the right person? Do you understand? Like, this is very simple. Work on yourself and wait for someone that truly deserves you. Sharing values means having similar beliefs and priorities. It does not mean you both have to agree on everything. It means you have a common ground to build on. If you know this alone, if you understand your values, you know your values as a woman, you can go ahead and start dating. Yes, you can go and start dating because this is going to save you from a lot of drama. I made a video here about someone asking me, Pearl, what are your values? I mean, if you have not watched the video, please go and watch it. You are going to learn a lot from this video. I will put the link in the description box. I wanted to give you guys an example, but I don't want this video to be too long, okay? The example is this, very short. Imagine you are a Christian girl, always going to church, you are in choir, you are in prayer class, you are just doing everything about your life is church, Jesus, God, you know? And the man asking you out does not have anything to do with Jesus. He does not even believe in God. If you tell him anything about God, he'll be like, who is God? What's that? You guys, he will just say a lot of things and confuse you or something, or to confuse you. Why would you want to go ahead with such a person? Why would you want to go ahead dating such a person if you don't want someone to take your mind from God? If you don't want someone to take your heart away from God, except you're tired of serving God, that is when you can move on with such a person. That is when you can go ahead and start dating such a person. Observe these things before you think of settling with a man. Know what you want, know your values, so it will not stress you when you want to date. The third one, which is the last one, is this: if a guy is not investing in you as much as you are investing in him, feel free to take a walk. There is no excuse at all for this one. It's so easy to get caught up in a relationship and forget to look out for your best interest as a woman. But guess what? I am here to remind you again. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Imagine going into a relationship with a guy or dating a guy where you are always the one planning for dates. You're always the one calling. You are always the one doing everything to make sure you guys are moving forward. You are always the one doing almost everything to make sure the relationship is working. All he does is to watch you do them. He does not take interest in your interest or passion. He does not respect your boundaries. He hardly make out time for you. And he don't even care about your small business, whether to support you or to help you further your education. Nothing, nothing. If at all he want to communicate with you, it will be about his business, his small business, how he wants to own the whole company in the world, how he wants to become a superstar, how he wants to become this, become that. This is all he talks about. Never about you. It's just about him. Stop pouring into a man who is not pouring into you. And speaking to you guys from experience, when you pour into a man that is not pouring into you, believe me, you are going to suffer it after breakup. This is related to number one. If you leave such a relationship, you are going to end up broken. You are going to end up, oh my God. I will never advise any woman to go into a relationship or stay in a relationship that is not meeting up their need or contributing to their life positively. Pour into a man that is pouring into you. A man that cares about you. That is the man you should care about too. Know your values. Once you know your values, you're not giving too much, it will be very hard for anyone to actually break your heart. I wanted to tell you guys a story, but maybe in another video. When you are dating, you should know what you're doing. You don't just go dating and give all of yourself. And when the person leave you, you will stay crying, you will stay hurt for a long time. You don't want that. Plan yourself. I just want to make sure you understand everything I've said in this video. I hope you've been able to learn something new today. This is all I have for you all. I will see you in my next video. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.